Have you ever watched the popular quiz show University Challenge and wondered why so many teams from Oxbridge universities appear on the show? The BBC has been accused of elitism in their selection process, and an academic is campaigning to make the entry rules fairer. /n Professor Frank Caulfield from Durham-based University College London has made Freedom of Information request to the BBC asking for the number of teams from Oxbridge universities that have appeared on the show since 1994. /n in response, the BBC said that the information Caulfield requested was held for the purposes of art, journalism or literature, making them not obliged to supply the figure. Caulfield pointed out that the fact that the BBC had created a mock-up of the quiz in 2012 which pitted Oxbridge against non-Oxbridge showed what he saw as social class and academic snobbery. /n The frustration is compounded as average teams in the last 9 series have been around 10 out of 28, and in the 2013-14 series there were 13 Oxbridge teams with information for earlier series not available. This has led to suspicions about what the BBC has got to hide in the information requested by Professor Caulfield. /n Caulfield is calling upon the BBC Director General, Tim Davie, to take action against what he calls shameful snobbery and to make entries fairer going forward. Seeming to agree with the sentiment, Bobby Seagull, a broadcaster and maths teacher who represented Emmanuel College on University Challenge and currently coaches teams, criticized the historical bias of the University Challenge entry rules in light of modern day. /n The BBC has commented that they actively encourage a variety of educational institutions to apply to University Challenge and welcome greater diversity on the show. But surely it's fair to ask, if this is the BBC's sentiment, why isn't this translating into the makeup of the teams on the show? /n For a show that has been running since 1962, it is disheartening to still be questioning the apparent elitism in the University Challenge selection process. Professor Caulfield's continued fight in quest of answers and fairer entries is an admirable one, and we can only hope that the BBC takes the steps towards full transparency and ditching this archaic idea of elitism.